Yo, 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 yo. Hit that like button. Cash that. Y'all know over here, yo, we try to provide solutions. Now this is a solution based channel. 846. What it is, man? The man say the chat started. 2800. What it is. Hey y'all. Y'all know this is this is a solution based channel, y'all. Edward, what it is? Edward in the building, 2800 in the building, 846 in the building. So y'all been thinking long and hard about this, man. I've been thinking long and hard about this whole Charlie Kirk situation. Got an announcement to make, man. Wait till people get in here, man. I got an announcement to make, man. Got an announcement to make. Yo, Dame Dash to drop DJ Envy paperwork. DJ Envy told. I don't know why you can't hear me. Should be loud and clear. You know what I mean? Dame Dash dropped paperwork on DJ Envy, man. DJ Envy told. Hey Marcus, we ain't doing that. Look, hey Marcus, that's why I ain't go live that night. I was gonna go live that night. But people like Marcus is the reason I didn't go live that night. I had a live set and everything. I said, no, I'm gonna do that shit in the morning. Hey yo, 82800. You step it up, yo. Yeah, we gonna take over the movement, man. It's cool though. I would say we're gonna see y'all again, but we won't. Hey, we moving on to Philadelphia, man. We'll see Philadelphia again though. More YouTube, stop playing. It's a big announcement. The biggest announcement on the internet right now, man. Yeah, man, we're... There we go. Hey, y'all. 820, we put you on the team, man. We transforming turning point. And like I said, I thought long and hard about this, man. Like, I think the work that Charlie Kirk was doing, it needs to continue. It got to continue, yo. So who's better? Who's a more qualified candidate to keep hope alive, man? To keep the movement going? I don't think nobody else is better than me. Taking over turning point. Somebody told, a couple weeks ago, we was trying to join the 60s. Because we wanted the DP Seti Nash, but no, I don't even know if Seti Nash is 60. So we changing the narrative, man. We moving in a different direction. And I think now, I think it's time for me to join Turning Point and help push this message, yo, because the show must go on, y'all. The show must go on. We are not going to allow his voice to be silent. Yeah, hell yeah, yo. We moving past more than 60s, y'all. So what y'all think about that, y'all? Do y'all think that I can take over the movement? Keep It G News, going to college campuses, debating kids, pushing rhetoric, pushing false narratives on the youth. You don't think I can do it, Aaron? Why not? I don't think it shouldn't be that hard to do, man. It shouldn't be that hard to debate. What you mean the movement? The movement that Charlie Kirk started, yo, we gonna keep it going. You know what I mean? It was taking off, yo. We gotta keep it going, yo. We got, all gas, no brakes. Keep that shit going, man. So look, you don't need look. I'm telling you, look, you talking about no, and you don't even know the movement I'm talking about. I'm talking about is work that still needs to be done, yo. We're trying to bring people closer together, yo. And the only way we can do it is if we go to these college campuses and we tell the truth. We ain't pushing no lies, yo. We giving accurate information on both sides. That's what Charlie Kirk didn't do. Hell yeah, you better. Shit, with motherfucking with radicals running around, you better. Shit, if I was you, I would take the kids out of school, homeschool. Yeah, man, shit's getting out of control. Hey, Walt, do you think Charlie Kirk was telling the truth? Come on, Bud. Don't do that, y'all. Hey, Bud, don't do that. Yeah, I ain't told no. You ain't never see me tell that one lie. Let's get 5, 6, 7 out of here. We don't deal with racism, y'all. What's up, Frank? We taking over the movement, Frank. I mean, me and my mods, that we joined the Turning Point. We taking over. Going to a college campus near you. We're going to Oregon State University first. You know what I mean? We're going to Oregon State University first. And then we're going to go to Wyoming University. We hitting all these universities, man. I'm in Turning Point. No, don't delete them, y'all. You know there's going to be a lot of trolls here, man. It's Turning Point again. I'm just saying, y'all. I from the last couple days, y'all, the vibe that I'm getting is people is very upset. And I just think that if there's anybody else, if anybody that's qualified to step in and debate the youth on politics, on race related issues, I think it could be me. I think it can be me, y'all. For real. We learned in the last couple of days there's a lot of hypocrites in this world. We learned in the last couple of days that people don't take accountability. Like that's why we learned a lot in these lives, though. I don't know if y'all learned anything, but I've learned a lot in these last couple of lives. I told y'all we was gonna dedicate the month to issues that's affecting America. We talked about white radicalization. We talked about how, that's an issue in this country. We touched on school shootings. We touched on rhetoric. Like, we talked about so much, y'all. And what I learned through this is that people don't like the truth. People don't like the truth. They don't respect the truth. I don't even think people was interested in even hearing the truth. People only want you to substantiate or verify what they already believe. Reinforce their ideology, whatever it is. They just want reinforcements. Because a lot of times people think these things subconsciously, or it could be consciously, but they be afraid to say it. So when you have somebody like a Charlie Kirk that'll say these things, it makes people that they kind of feel bad. You understand? This is what I learned, yo. People really feel bad about the hate that's in their heart. They feel bad about it. But when you have somebody that's willing to spew the hate, it gives them credibility. It's like, well, all right, now I can come out open and say what I really feel, or say what I really think, even if it ain't the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Even if it ain't the truth. When you got people like Charlie Kirk and others that go out there into these campuses or have large platforms and they just speak rhetoric and they just give you numbers, that they don't really explain the numbers, they just give you numbers. It now gives the other people that's scared to speak, it now gives them an opportunity to say, dang, I ain't wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong for feeling this way. I'm not wrong for hating black people. Look at all the damage they have done. Listen to Charlie. You understand what I'm saying? But meanwhile, he was lying. You know, he was giving statistics with no explanation behind it. Now, I don't even listen to rap music that often, Mark. Does that make sense? I didn't say he hate black people. I say his rhetoric on black people allowed the people that do hate black people to come out and speak and feel comfortable about their thoughts. Hell no, a statistic not an explanation in itself. Fuck no. Who the hell told you that? That's what you believe? That's what you believe. So if I was to just say most school shooters are white, it's a statistic. It's a fact. Yeah, but what other variables go into that? It's always variables that go into every single argument. No, not trans white. No, we ain't doing that. We're not splitting hairs. We're not. I'm positive about that. We're not splitting hairs, man. We're not doing that. Nope. Well, Charlie didn't do that. Charlie said that black people was 13% of the population and committed 15% of the murders. I mean, 51% of the murders. He didn't split hairs. He didn't say out of this 13%, it might be 3%. No, he said the whole 13%. That's what he said, right? So we're not going to do that here. We ain't going to say trans white. We're just going to say white. You know, we ain't doing that. Yeah, but I read FBI statistics too earlier. I read my last live. I read all the FBI statistics. All of them. And the results were shocking, to say the least. I was shocked. I was almost appalled. I felt disrespected. Knowing that there's other crimes that's being committed by other groups of people, and it's going unnoticed. Go check the live out from earlier if you like stats. I'm glad you like stats. I like them too. But you can't just like stats when it's beneficial to your argument. If you're going to like stats, you got to like stats all the time. Even when it doesn't add credence to your argument. It's on the live I did earlier. It's on the live I did earlier. Let me show y'all the stats again. I'm just going to show them to y'all. And these are per capita stats. These are per capita stats, y'all. Keep that in mind. Because, you know, people like to say, I'm saying, but he's talking about per capita. These are per capita stats. Oh, man, I think he just gave me a call. Y'all lucky. Y'all might gotta go to the live from earlier to look at the statistics. These are the statistics. 2019 is the most recent data they got. This is the stat everybody like talking about. 13% of the population committing 51% of the murders. But if you just slide on down these statistics, it's some statistics on here where black people is all the way at the bottom. Slide statistics, man. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what this call is. Yeah, but that's the last data that everybody's using. The last data everybody's using is 2019 statistics. Damn, y'all. Hold up, y'all gonna have to ride with me, y'all, cause we gotta finish this. Cause this conversation is too important. This conversation is too important to just not finish. Hold on. Shit. We gotta finish this conversation. Yeah, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm taking over Turning Point. So get ready to have me at a campus near you. You heard me? Get ready. The work ain't done, but we coming telling the truth though. We're not giving y'all half of the story. We're not giving y'all half of the story. We coming through and we giving y'all the whole story from start to finish. That's gonna be the difference in what we did, what we doing, and what Charlie Clark did. We giving y'all the whole story, man. We talking about radicalization. We talking about how DEI and the biggest beneficiaries is white women. We talking about we gonna talk about it all. We talking about it all, y'all. I don't think we gonna leave no stone unturned. We're not leaving no stone unturned, y'all. Hold on, let me see how far I gotta go. Shit. They sending me all the way down there. Hold on, y'all. They send me all the way down there for, and you're right up the street. Hold up. What's up, Major Baby? Bullfrog? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, you said that this would be possible for Jesus. Yo, we taking over, yo. Seriously, yo, y'all don't think that I'd be a good candidate for at Turning Point? All jokes aside. With the way I be talking, right? And the stats that I've been producing lately. Y'all don't think I can go up there and debate them kids on DEI and issues in the black community and issues in the white community? We going that bitch. We talking about the trailer park. We talk about incest. Yeah, we talking about it all, man. I just think people need to know the truth. I mean, yo, the truth.
Your seatbelt is unbuckled.
Oh man, shut your ass up. The truth is colorblind, man.
Your seatbelt is unbuckled.
The truth don't have no sides or nothing. It is what it is. And I think it's about time that somebody start doing that. You know, we can talk about black people. We can talk about how 13% of the population, and the statistics say we commit 51% of the murders. We can talk about that, but we're gonna go in depth. You know what I mean? We gotta go in depth though. You know, we're not dealing with surface level. Every conversation that we have is gonna be in depth. When we talking about white radicalization, we blaming parents. We blaming parents, man. Because in my opinion, you know, based off information and belief, I don't understand how these kids are being radicalized and these parents don't know it. That's just a little strange to me. Just like how people were saying that black women want to take care of their kids because the kids was in the streets and they was committing all these crimes and they blame parents, right? All I'm saying is, why stop now? Why are we not blaming parents no more? That's what we always did. So when I go do my speeches, we putting that shit on the parents, man. I think it's a lack of guidance going on in some of these households, man, that's allowing these kids to be radicalized. I think they need we doing parenting classes. We doing all that shit. We gonna get it right, y'all. We gonna get it right. Straight up. We ain't playing no games. See, y'all think I'm joking. When y'all see me get introduced as the chairman of Turning Point, y'all gonna be surprised. Like, damn, I thought he was playing the whole time. He dead serious. Yup, we changing the narrative, man. We sending the National Guard to Utah and everything. Wait till I get close to Trump. Like, I know you trying to send him to Memphis. I think we need to send him to Utah, Trump. You got snipers on the roof out that bitch. I've been in Baltimore City my whole life. Baltimore City and county my whole life. And I ain't never seen no sniper on the roof. I don't know not one person that shot somebody from 2 football fields away. I think that is a much bigger threat to national security. Much bigger threat. Straight up, because we talking about innocent people. We ain't talking about street beefs like I told y'all the last couple times. We talking about innocent people being gunned down from 2 football fields away. Yo, I think that is a fucking major threat. That's like Marines or the you know, Rainbow Six or something. You know, I don't think it should be people walking these streets that have that type of capability. For real. That is a threat. I told you, I just got over being scared, y'all. I was scared for at least a week and a half after Charlie Kirk was murdered. I couldn't, man, I ain't know what the fuck was going on, man. It might be a sniper on the roof right now, just waiting to pick somebody off just because of their political beliefs or just because they got radicalized on roadblocks or something. That shit is crazy. And y'all want to act like it's not an issue. That's what I don't understand. What I don't understand is y'all want to act like it's not an issue, it's not a problem, and these things are normal. Meanwhile, in the black community, we got economic struggles going on. Poverty is going on. But people got all the answers for that. But none of them include resources. It's just jail. So, we definitely going to be talking jail. That might be our biggest talking point. We got to fill these prisons up here with these radicals. These neo-Nazi groups. You know, Antifa. Black Lives Matter. Yo, we got to fill these prisons up, man, because they're making the streets unsafe. And parents of radicalized kids, we got to find beds for them. I'm telling y'all, we lock up 4 or 5 parents. If we lock up 10 parents of radicalized kids, I bet things change. I bet we see less school shootings. I bet you. Lock them up, put the kids in motherfucking, put the kids in some type in CPS. We trying to make America great again, y'all. Yeah, we just trying to make America great again. That's what we're trying to do. And we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get that shit done. I mean it. Cause I'm sick of this shit. Like, I'm very disappointed in my white counterparts. I am. I think we all is. I think I can speak for the black community when I can say we are disappointed in white people. Very disappointed, because I always thought y'all stood for law and order. And right now we living in a lawless country. And where's the protest? We ain't got no law changes or nothing. We haven't seen no major indictments or nothing. Right? That's why I'm taking over time. That's why, y'all. That's why Keep It Used is taking over Turning Point. Because it is too big to not get nothing established. Nothing is getting established. Nothing of substance. You got the President of the United States trying to send the National Guard in to stop poverty. Explain that, y'all. He's trying to stop poverty by sending the National Guard into these cities. I guarantee somebody got killed in D.C. yesterday. I guarantee you. In D.C., that's fine. That's it was 3 shootings on Labor Day.
Put down phone.
Shut up, bitch. Washington, D.C. shooting. 2 days ago. Firefighter shot by a teenager in attempted robbery. 2 days ago, y'all. It was shooting in D.C. 2 days ago. Then you don't stop somebody by more police. I just heard a dumbass dude. Oh my God, his ass going in the title tomorrow. Man, y'all ain't gonna believe what I just heard this motherfucker say. I'm on his ass. My man Hartmo sent it to me. We're gonna address him tomorrow though. I don't even know his name, but we're gonna put it in the title as soon as I can. But you don't address power. I don't know, I mean, hate to break that to y'all that way. I know that's heartbreaking for some. Yo, but that's not how you stop poverty. You don't fix poverty with more police. You know, people is committing crimes out of desperation. Adding more police is not going to make people less desperate, y'all. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Or is that news? Was that breaking news? Did y'all know that adding more police isn't going to make people less desperate? Or is this the first time y'all heard that before? Somebody let me know in the comments, man. I know add more police will stop radicalizations. I think you can add more police to stop that shit. Not radicalization, but radicalized shootings, radicalized murders. I think more police can stop that. I don't think you add police to a poverty issue. But I could be wrong. Yeah, he did say that. Charlie Kirk had on empty. But this the thing, yo. This ain't even really about Charlie Kirk. This is about his supporters. His supporters, I need to take over Turning Point because they're being misled and misguided and being told lies. They're being told lies. All Charlie Kirk was doing was reinforcing stereotypes. That's it. That's all. But you got people say he was trying to bring people closer together. I think Charlie Kirk was way more divisive than bringing people closer together. I told y'all you can make a lot of money just reinforcing stereotypes. You can get rich. You can get rich off of that shit, man. Especially if you're talking bad about black people. Oh my God, you can make $1 million in a year. You can make $1 million in a year just talking bad about black people. Giving baseless numbers with no real explanation to it. Saying that black people are victims. You know, you playing victim. Man, how much money it is in that shit, man? Oh my God. $1 million in a year. Guaranteed. We done seen it happen too many times for it not to be true. But the minute you start talking about white on white crime, oh my God. You're a racist then. The minute you start talking about incest and rapes and aggravated assaults that's being committed in the white community at higher rates, theft, and things like that, oh my God. Now you racist. Now you race baiting. Yeah, that is very hypocritical. That's very hypocritical, y'all. And I'm disappointed in y'all. Yo, you had a white guy killed 3 police, shot 5. I ain't heard nobody saying back the blue. I ain't heard nobody call him an animal. I ain't heard no. I didn't hear that. Maybe I missed it. No, maybe y'all missed it. You know. Are y'all familiar with the guy that shot 5 police in York, Pennsylvania? Killed 3? Y'all familiar with that, or did that y'all miss it? Or do y'all only pay attention to when black people commit crimes? Because that's what it's starting to look like, to be honest. It's starting to look like that it's a large segment of y'all that only pays attention when black people commit crimes. You're not really interested in nobody else, just black people. Y'all know all the stats on black people. But when I say something like white people kill each other about 80% of the time, y'all say I'm lying or race bait. But if I was to say that black men or black people kill black people 90% of the time, y'all say it's black fatigue. I just think, I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's just me. You know, since nobody taking accountability, I'm gonna take accountability. It's not y'all, it's me. I take accountability for the whole white community. Fuck it. Because obviously there's some accountability issues going on. You know, maybe it's happening at an early age, you know. Kids not being held accountable. I see kids cussing out their parents. Knowing good, I could never. I see white kids cussing out their parents, calling them bitches and fuck you and all type of shit. I could never. If I was to say that shit to my mother would have slapped the shit out of me, but she probably would still slap the shit out of me at this age. So maybe accountability ducking starts early on. You know, maybe it's taught. Don't be accountable for your actions. You better blame somebody else. I fucking mean it. We don't take accountability in this house. I don't know though, y'all gotta tell me. I wasn't raised that way. So maybe, you know, somebody let me know in the comments. Is ducking accountability taught in some of these households? Because every time I bring statistics, they move the goalposts. I had a dude tell me earlier, 2 days in a row, that you believe in Google. Another person said, so you believe in the FBI stats? I say, oh shit. This is red territory. A person actually said to me, you all believe in FBI stats. But the FBI is the one that put out the statistics that say 13% of the population committing 51% of the murders. And everybody believed that shit. But now when I start showing other stats, now nobody believes the FBI. Now the FBI ain't credible. Now Google ain't credible. Nobody's credible now. Nobody's credible now. Y'all don't think that's strange? I'm talking about sources that have been credible for 40 years. But when you dive deeper into the same source and give alternative, what Trump call alternative facts. I mean, yeah, we giving alternative facts now. When you give alternative facts, now FBI be lying. That's crazy. I always thought the FBI lied. I was just giving them stats because that's the stats everybody like to read. I'm just saying, if we're gonna call FBI liars, let's call them liars all together. That's not just call them liars when the stats don't benefit your argument. Let's just say they've been lying from the beginning. They've been lying from the beginning. Can we say that as a people? As a people, can we all admit the FBI be lying? All right, so if we can agree to that, why was y'all pushing this rhetoric on black people? If we know the FBI be lying, and we know the news is a propaganda machine, and they push false narratives, can y'all admit that y'all was lied to about black people? Let's take it a step further. Can y'all admit that just maybe You know, just maybe that the media manipulated y'all into looking at black people in a certain light that wasn't necessarily true for all. Or we haven't got that far yet. We're not ready to admit that yet. Just let me know. Let me know, man. Are we ready to admit that it was a propaganda machine running against black people for 30 years? I just want to know how far we came, yo. That's all. If we can admit that, yo, we moving somewhere. If we can admit in 2025 that the United States government, mainstream media, push false narratives on black people for 30 years, I think we can become a better country, man. I think that we can finally move on past racism. If we can all admit that. If we all can admit that. Or we ain't get there yet. I'll read the comments when I stop. I just want to know how far we came, that's all. I want to know how far we came. God damn, bro. Hold on. I'm almost at. So, cause what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is, and I hope that y'all see this with the death of Charlie Kirk is, the media is controlled, and you gotta stay on pace with the narrative. You gotta stay on pace with whatever the narrative is at the moment. If the narrative is Gaza and whatever's going on over there, you better stay on point with the narrative. If the narrative is black people is dangerous, you better stay on point with the narrative. Because the minute you go off point, you become an enemy. You become an enemy. Especially when you're taking corporate dollars. Especially when they funding you. Especially if they funding you. God damn it. I'm trying to bring us closer together, y'all. Like, y'all know it's always a method to my madness. You know what I mean? I'm not trolling Charlie Kirk. I don't think him being murdered is funny. But since everybody, I notice his name brings people attention. So, if we gotta use his name to lure y'all in to get the truth, then that's what the fuck we gotta do. Now, everybody's not open to the truth. Most people ain't open to the truth. But there's gonna be some people. You know, we get a few subscribers every night talking about this situation. It's some people that well, you know, some people just there just disagree, and that's cool too. Now, as long as it's dialogue. But it's some people that really don't know, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. Hold on, thank you. Fucked up. Tell y'all this, right? Charlie Kirk was misleading y'all. The stats. You know, stats can be misleading. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that stats can be misleading? Or is that news to everybody too? I can give you stats all day, y'all, and it don't tell a full story. I can give y'all stats all day, and it doesn't tell the full story. know, you can look at numbers. You know, a lot of people think that the YouTubers with the biggest numbers have the best content. But that's not necessarily true. That's just who's being promoted at the time. They might got money behind them, which pushes them to the top of the algorithm. But that don't necessarily mean they got the best topics. That don't necessarily mean they got the best takes. That just mean they got a bigger machine behind them. Prime example. Numbers. Numbers can mislead people. Don't get misled by numbers, man. For real. Come on, y'all. Don't get misled by numbers. Hold on, y'all. Fuck is this person? Hey, y'all, come on, y'all. We don't troll Major over here, man. White Chevy Impala. Major is a veteran. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all new here, man. Major got no car 10 minutes ago. Man, where the fuck is this guy at? Oh, there you go. Here we go. Alright, y'all, let me do this real quick. Give me like 10 minutes tops. engineer, man. Huh? Just saying.
I'm on that button. I can't get any better.
That's why we can't get on it. I was ready to put the tape on it.
Oh man, you're so great up too.
I'm ready to go back to the shop. Damn, my bad, y'all. That shit took way longer than expected. That shit took way longer. Charlene. Fuck it is. These motherfuckers keep changing my goddamn card. Alright, yeah, but hell, you crazy. Project Baby. I'm taking over Turning Point. Why I am. I'm taking over Turning Point. I'm taking over the movement. The work must continue. That's what we was talking about. We was talking about the work continuing. Turning Point, they came too far for us to stop now. So yeah, we going to college campuses, man. KBG News taking it over. KBG News is taking it over. We going to the campuses. Straight up. Oh, shit, let me close this call out. So my phone died. That phone ready died too. God damn it. Both my phones ready to die. Yeah, we passing the torch, man. I think it's only right. Somebody got to do it. I don't trust nobody else to do it, y'all. You see what's going on? It's a whole conspiracy going on about his death. We don't know who involved. I think we need to get some fresh blood in there, man. No pun intended. No joking shit. But I think we just need to get some fresh, something fresh in there. Yeah, we passing the torch, man. Picking it up. There's not how like when they run a relay race, or there's not in the Olympics when they pass the torch. Charlie Kirk passed the torch to Keep It G News. So now it's up to me to educate the white community on the issues in Black America. It's up to me. I'm the only one that can do it, y'all. There's nobody else right now qualified that can do it but me. Because I'm going to be real. I'm going to be fair. We ain't pushing no false narratives or nothing. Hold on, y'all. We ain't pushing no false narratives. Come on, if my phone died. Come on, bitch. Phone on 1%. Phone fucking died. I gotta say it till the phone start back up. But yeah though, y'all. Y'all don't think the movement came too far to stop now? It came too far, y'all. Yet all these people with all this false information about black people floating through their head. Since right now they receptive to information, it's time to give them some truth. This what better time than now? This might be the only time we got to do it. This might be the only time we got to do it. Read some of the comments. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all be this bitch tripping, man. Mo. What's up, Mo? No, we just kicking a bobo. No, hell no. I'm gonna get to y'all. He got to get his own video. His name deserves to be in the title. We gonna get to his ass tomorrow. Yeah, we gonna get to him tomorrow, y'all. We might do the rest of the month on him. You heard me? The rest of this month we might go in on y'all. See if you want to debate the facts. That man since he trying to he think he ready to get the torch to Charlie Kirk. Nope, it's not. He not. It's gonna be me. Since he think he the next man in line, we're gonna challenge his ass to a debate. We're gonna debate the truth. See how he hold up. Yeah, we're gonna see how he hold up. I just don't understand, yo. Like, yo, the media did a great job of turning the world against black people. Yo, salute to the media, yo. Go clap it up for the media. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Mainstream, yo, they did their job, yo. If the job was to make black people look like scum of the earth, yo, they have succeeded. They did. Wonder who in control of the media. Know what's crazy, right? Know what's funny? The same people that's in control of the media are the same people that complained when it was being done to them. You understand what I'm saying? They complained when a propaganda machine was being done to them and then turned around and did it to black people. That's crazy as a motherfucker, right? Ain't that crazy? Maybe that's where they learned it. No. They say the best teacher is experience. So maybe they, but it's crazy, yo, for them to, you know, for these people, whoever these people are, to been upset when it was a propaganda campaign ran against them, and they turn around and run on another group of people. It's crazy, ain't it? I'm on his ass, Hard Mo. We ain't gonna worry. We gonna get to y'all. We gonna put his name in the title. We gonna put his name in the title, so when he search himself, my video gonna be the first one he see. We gonna give his ass the blues for 3 days. We gonna give his ass the blues for 3 days. Watch. You. You. Ready to go back to the shop, you. Appreciate it, bro. Alright. Yeah, we gonna give his ass the blues for 3
Your
days.
seatbelt is unbuckled.
I'm about, once you shut the fuck up, bitch. If I get on your ass. Bro, sick of your ass.
Your seatbelt is unbuckled.
You see what I gotta deal with at work? This dumb bitch. I always talking about my seatbelt unbuckled. Fuck you know my shit unbuckled for anyway, bitch. But yeah, Hot Mo, we gonna get on his ass. You know, we ain't letting him slide. Fuck no. All that bullshit he over that bitch talking. I seen somebody in the comments talking about, I'm black and I agree. I can't stand them niggas. They the worst niggas in the world. I swear, y'all. They are the worst niggas in the world, yo. To me, anyway. But I just wanted to throw my bid in, y'all. You know, if you know anybody at Turning Point, if they got a spot need to be filled, so keep your G-News your man. Well, there was somebody in here that said their girlfriend worked for Turning Point. Man, we need to find yo. Where the fuck yo go at? Time we try to get in, man. Hey, man. Trying to get in there. Trying to go to these camps. Debate children. Push rhetoric. We gonna get there. Don't worry, well, we gonna get to yo. I can't wait. I ain't even watched the video yet. We gonna watch it together. I watched like maybe 2 minutes of it. I said, nah, I can't watch this by myself. I got to watch this with the crew. Straight up, cause we go put his ass in the title. Stupid ass nigga. I just don't understand racism, y'all. I really don't. Like, yo, to not like a person or a group of people because of their color is crazy to me. To demonize a group by just giving statistical data with no explanation as to how it got there is crazy to me. Numbers mean something. Numbers tell a story. So you can't just put out numbers and don't tell a story. You know what I mean? Like when Kobe Bryant averaged 35 points a game. He put up 81 that year, man. You understand what I'm saying? God damn, bro. He had games that year when he put up 60-something. Numbers tell a story, yo. So you can't just give numbers and don't tell the story. And that's what Charlie Kirk did. That's what made the so-called truth everybody thought they was hearing. That's what made it rhetoric. Man, I can't stand this fucking truck, man. That motherfucker talking about put the seatbelt on and shit. This ain't even my normal truck. Yeah, so that's what turned his facts into rhetoric. Charleston White does it. And I seen his punk ass on Say Cheese sounding like me. Charles White probably, I'm probably one of Charles White. He probably my biggest fan, yo. Y'all be surprised at who watch Steal. I think Charles White been watching and stealing for a long ass time, to be honest. Am I going the right way? Nope, I supposed to went that way. I think. What is this? It's not the right way. I need to have my GPS on. It's a damn shame y'all been out here this long. And I don't know my way around this motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit. I can go this way. But yeah, y'all be surprised who watching still, man. Be surprised. You be surprised who really watch every video and never give credit. Yo, because for the most part, yo, they gotta watch. A lot of these people, they have to watch, yo, because there's nobody else doing it. There's nobody else doing this shit like this. That I see anyway. That's standing on it. You know what I mean? That's saying what they saying, standing on it. And can say it in different ways. We ain't sticking to no script. Like, this is unscripted. Yeah, I called my grandfather earlier, right? I was going to get him on the live. Found out earlier. And I was asking him about the crack epidemic. He was in his 30s when it hit. And he was just talking about how confused everybody was back then because how it hit the streets. It almost came out of nowhere. Like it was so unexpected. But I called him and I wanted him on live because I wanted some of these people that come over his bitch and say that we lying and making up shit. I wanted them to hear it from somebody that went through it. You know, because I was just born around that time. But there's people alive that ain't that old that remember that shit, went through it. And everybody ain't really understand what was going on at the time. So you got some people that say dumb things like, remember somebody said this on live. Remember we talked to that guy? We had a good conversation. So I wonder where he went at. And we was talking about these same issues. And he was like, yeah, it's a joke that whatever people, I must got bit by a mosquito. Whatever people that use drugs that was given to them or some dumbass shit like that. And I would probably say all people. You know what I mean? If you don't know it's a play, it's being forced or it's being promoted. You don't realize it's a whole plot and scheme against your people. And he was talking about how white people got into it. They had to go into the inner cities to get it. It wasn't out there. But even with them using, they wasn't the target. You understand? It didn't get put into rural communities. They actually wouldn't got it. I would think that's worse. You know what I mean? For the people that drove to get it versus the people that had it right there in their possession and used, I would think the people that actually went out their way and get it is worse than the people that actually was given to them. And it was all around them 24/7. That's just my opinion, though. What's up, Shawnee? Got Shawnee Charlene in the building. I don't know where Major went at. But, that shit just crazy, y'all. It's crazy, y'all, that rhetoric, like a lot of these people is pushing, it's still being allowed to be monetized. What my man said the other day, yo, incomplete, oh, there go Major. Incomplete facts is a lie. Charlie Kirk gave incomplete facts, which means it was a lie. I always say this, y'all. If you're not going to tell a whole story, don't tell it. That's why whenever we talk about these things, I always got to take them back to the beginning and work our way up. You can't start the story in the middle or in the end. And in my opinion, from what I've seen, the propaganda machine been running against black people since the 60s, maybe even the 50s. But I would say the 60s. It didn't start really taking effect until the 70s. 70s is when the plan really got it. The plan was in motion in the 60s. The 70s is when they started seeing the fruits of the labor. That's when they started seeing the results of the bullshit. Why the fuck is it doing? What the fuck is this shit doing? Why is it telling me to make a U-turn? I could have made a U-turn all the way back there. Come on, I can get there from here. I ain't making a U-turn. Oh, what is she doing? I'm not stopping, lady. What is she talking about? In the middle of the street. That's crazy though. You're right. See what the crazy thing is though, Shawnee? They don't even realize they've been manipulated. Remember I told y'all the crazy thing about ignorance is the most ignorant people think they smart. Like, y'all see how bold and how ignorant these people be coming over here talking? They really think they know what they talking about. They really think. And it don't really get no ignorant than this. They really think that Charlie Kirk and some of these people that never lived in the community knows more about the community than us. They really think that. And they believe it, like, wholeheartedly. Like, you can't tell them nothing different. And some of these people got good jobs. They might be in there telling what they do for a living. But ignorant is a motherfucker. And all ignorant is not knowing. But it was a time, yo, when you didn't know. If you didn't know something, you didn't speak on it. I guess those times have changed. Oh yeah, what he do now, yo? Lord. You know, I ain't been tapping in. I hardly ever watch some niggas anyway. Yeah, what he do now, though, Hotbo? I see Dame Dash expose, what's called as a rat. Y'all see that? Hold up. Dame Dash exposed, DJ Envy as a rat. Look at this shit. Oh, man. See, yo, my son keep trying to race bait. I ain't trying to race bait. I'm just putting out the hypocrisies in the way people think. That's what Black Lives Matter do, though. You know, here Black Lives Matter offspring. I tell you, I don't trust nobody that came from that Black Lives Matter cloth. Not him, not Steven Jackson, none of them niggas. If you rap Black Lives Matter, you don't got no credibility to me. But listen to this though, y'all. DJ Envy exposed. Dame Dash exposed DJ Envy as a rat. Hold on. Look at this. Listen to this.
You know, they did research. And I can't articulate exactly what was said, but it wasn't said. She sent me a message. So I'll play it. But it did break down that you are on that RICO, and that, in fact, if you don't or do certain things, it's going to mean that you are, in fact, a rat. And I knew that you would fold anyway, but allegedly. But this is what the paperwork, and I'm going to play it so y'all can hear it.
Anybody can go online and type in Caesar H. Pena. When they do, they'll see links from the Department of Justice.gov. They can simply open up the two links that you see here. The first one shows the New Jersey real estate investor and online influencer charged with committing multi-million-dollar investment fraud scheme, laundering drug proceeds, and bribing a New Jersey politician. If you simply scroll down, you will see the individual one. Individual one is clearly described as Pena's business partner, a well-known disc jockey and radio personality who resided in New Jersey. You go further down, as you can see through this video, it gives more description on Pena and his business partner. Individual one operated a company that conducted real estate seminars around the country with Pena. He's a co-conspirator. This individual one, who is a well-known radio personality, disc jockey in New Jersey. That only describes one person who we all know.
Hey yo, all them boys working with the feds, man. Hey yo, these guys is crazy. Man, I don't think nobody's surprised that DJ Envy cooperated. But it just shows you, yo, that a lot of these YouTubers, a lot of these guys are federal workers, man. Federal employees. Yeah, man. Out here working with the feds. Take your man down. You dirty motherfucker. He's DJ Envy. DJ Envy is a scumbag. You brought that man on this platform. Paraded Joe as his business partner. Lured people to get the help, further the business. Put your money up. Real estate this, real estate that. Come to find out it was a scam. And he sat around and now he working with the FBI. You dirty bitch. Somebody needs to slap DJ right on the forehead. I know Pena mad as a motherfucker. I knew I shouldn't have fucked with this nigga. I know that's what he's saying. I fucking knew it. I should have stayed away from DJ Envy ass. That man can't hold no water. That man told on his business partner. He a dirt bag. He said Umar turned himself in. Where the fuck has Umar been at? I haven't seen Umar in a while, y'all. Hey, Shorty, you ain't seen him around Philly? He ain't out that bitch panhandling. You ain't catch him outside the gas station, or, you know, at the four-way stop sign. You feel me? You ain't catch him out that bitch. You know, once a panhandler, always a panhandler. Like, he ain't just gonna stop when donations slow up. I don't know. He gonna take it to the max. Fucking, I can't get donations no more. I'm taking it to the streets. and they gonna take that shit to the streets. Hey, hey, Shorty, you ain't seen him out nowhere? He ain't hanging up in Kensington or nothing. Hey, but yeah, DJ be wild though, man. Don't told on this business partner. Damn, y'all. Yo, some of your friends like these, yo, you don't need no enemies. Straight up. That's why I be by myself, yo. I ain't even interested in no friends other than the ones I already got. You heard me? And all them niggas is in Baltimore. You heard me? Because these guys are vicious. What's up, Shire? These guys are vicious, man. You can't trust these niggas as far as you can throw them. Goddamn DJ Envy. I just don't understand, yo. I couldn't be, I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror, yo, knowing I did that. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror knowing I participated in a crime. Knew it was a crime. And then told on my man. Shit crazy, man. Yeah, we gotta find Umar though, y'all. We haven't seen that nigga in a while. That nigga just disappeared on us. Is he still doing speaking engagements, or did they slow up too? Y'all know he blocked me on Instagram, so I can't see nothing he posts. Nigga blocked me, man. I'm starting to be blocked by a lot of pages. I don't know what's up. I don't even be doing shit to niggas. Academics got me blocked out of this chat. Mind you, I don't never even be in this chat. Family even be blocking me. That was strange. On-site TV, on-site, got me blocked on Instagram. Umar Johnson got me blocked on Instagram. Like, god damn. Yo, you just thought I'd be trolling niggas. Oh, I did be trolling niggas, I ain't gonna lie. But I just started that, though. Like, I wasn't trolling niggas back when niggas was blocking me. He probably is painting the building. The paint on that building is so goddamn thick right now. Yo, I'm trying to tell you. He might go in the Guinness Book of World Records. Thick as paint. FDMG Academy. Building that got the most paint jobs over a course of 6 years. That nigga done paid that bitch 45 times, yo. I didn't count it. I went through all the videos. All you gotta do is type in Umar Johnson Pates FD, what the fuck is the name of that shit? FDMG or FM, whatever the fuck it is. Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. And you're gonna get all the painting videos. Yeah, I ain't no Uncle Ruckus. I'm more of a renegade than anything. I'm more of a buck, the establishment type of person than anything. St. Charleston White. I don't flip-flop takes depending on where I go and who I talk to. I call that fuckboy behavior. I ain't out here playing on the people, manipulating the people. My stance is always consistent. Always consistent. Yo, but my phone really died on y'all. Make sure y'all share the live and sure hit that like button. Hey, Hot Mo, we going in on dude tomorrow, man. I promise you. Put that on everything. We going in on his ass. See if you want to debate the facts. I know he don't. Might fuck his YouTube channel up. People ain't gonna look at him the same no more. But that's enough there, QG News, and I'm out.